In the wild, survival favors the adaptable. Among the most cunning and resourceful creatures of the animal kingdom are the jackal and the coyote, two canids, continents apart, yet eerily similar in behavior and build. But what truly sets them apart? And where do their worlds overlap? Today, we journey into the habitats, habits, and hidden strengths of these two predators. Welcome to Jackal versus Coyote, a detailed comparison. Though both belong to the Canids family, their evolutionary paths diverged long ago. The jackal, native to Africa and parts of Asia, has roots tracing back to Old World ancestors. The coyote, on the other hand, is a true product of the New World, North America's own wild dog, shaped by prairies and deserts. Despite their shared lineage, their physical and behavioral adaptations reflect millions of years in vastly different ecosystems. At first glance, they could be cousins. Both sport a lean build, sharp snouts, and upright ears. Jackals typically weigh between 15 to 30 pounds, depending on species. Coyotes are slightly larger, averaging 20 to 50 pounds. While the coyote's coat ranges from gray to light brown, with a bushy tail, jackals often wear a golden or reddish coat, with blackback varieties sporting a striking dark saddle. Jackals roam the savannas, deserts, and arid scrublands of Africa and Asia. The golden jackal even reaches into southeastern Europe. Coyotes, meanwhile, are masters of expansion. From Canadian forests to Central American plains, they've even made homes in urban centers like Los Angeles and Chicago. One thrives in the wilderness of lions, the other in the shadow of humans. Opportunistic feeders to the core, both are omnivores. Jackals hunt small mammals, birds, and insects, and will also scavenge carrion. Coyotes do the same, but with a broader dietary range, including fruits, garbage, and even pet food in suburban areas. Both hunt solo or in pairs, using stealth and speed rather than brute force. When food is scarce, they don't hesitate to scavenge. Jackals are typically monogamous, living in pairs with their offspring. Their bonds are strong, and they defend territories aggressively. Coyotes display more flexibility, sometimes pairing up, other times forming small packs, especially when prey is large or scarce. Both communicate through a mix of yips, howls, growls, and scent marking. But the coyote's iconic howl is the voice of the American wild. Jackals usually breed once a year, giving birth to up to 6 pups in dens. Both parents share the responsibility of raising the young. Coyotes are equally hands-on, with litters ranging from 4 to 7 pups. Extended family members often pitch in, a sign of their social complexity. Their early training includes mock hunts and play fights, essential for survival in a predator-filled world. In the wild, neither is top dog. Jackals contend with lions, leopards, and hyenas. Coyotes face threats from wolves, mountain lions, and humans. The biggest challenge for both: habitat loss and human conflict. Yet both species are survivors, adjusting their behavior in response to growing human presence. Their real superpower lies in adaptability. Jackals adjust their diet with the seasons and thrive in extreme climates. Coyotes, once limited to the plains, now roam coast to coast, even thriving in cities. Both have demonstrated high problem-solving skills, spatial awareness, and even the ability to avoid traps and human detection. Jackals appear in African and Indian folklore, often portrayed as cunning tricksters. In ancient Egypt, Anubis, the god of mummification, was depicted as a jackal-headed deity. Coyotes also hold symbolic weight, particularly in Native American mythology, where the coyote is a shapeshifter, a trickster, and a teacher. These animals aren't just creatures of the wild. They're woven into the stories humans tell. It's the ultimate hypothetical: jackal versus coyote. In reality, they'd likely avoid direct confrontation, but if forced into a clash, size and power favor the coyote. Yet, the jackal's speed, endurance, and agility can't be underestimated. Nature doesn't crown winners based on strength alone. It rewards survival. The jackal and the coyote, Two different worlds, two different stories, but bound by evolution, instinct, and a relentless will to adapt. Whether in the African savanna or the suburbs of North America, they remind us that survival isn't about dominance. It's about adaptability, intelligence, and understanding your environment. If you enjoyed this comparison and want more deep dives into the animal kingdom, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss an upload. Thanks for watching. Until next time, stay curious.